What happens to all the food at the end of the night at the Cheesecake Factory? And why is it actually one of the best restaurants to support for this reason? Now, when you're dealing with any from-scratch kitchen, it's actually really hard to narrow down the exact amount of prep you need, especially at a place like Cheesecake Factory where you could clear about $1 million to $2 million a week just by sales alone. However, one of the reasons why I'm so fond of my time at the Cheesecake Factory as a chef there was because they are actually really good about donating food at the end of the night to local food banks and charities. Now, it should be said that there is food waste there. It's going to happen, and there is some stuff that you just can't donate due to laws and regulations, especially in the United States. That being said, it was my job when I was a steward for one of the Cheesecake Factories to donate and document all the leftover food that we could at the end of the night. I'm not going to go down the entire list, but a big bulk of it was mashed potatoes, soups, rices, basically anything that wasn't protein or a vegetable that would spoil, like lettuce or salads. But when you have an operation like the Cheesecake Factory with 40, 50 employees per shift and all the food going out, multiple food deliveries, you do weigh all that food and it does add up to local food banks. Every single cheesecake in the United States donates to a local food bank in their area. And because Cheesecake is a from-scratch restaurant, you can actually keep tabs of ingredient lists and quantities when it was made, and that's exactly what food banks need in order to take in food. So you would bag up the product, freeze it, and then once a week, a person from the food bank would come and collect it. Now, it's going to vary depending on season and shift to shift how much food is donated. However, my time as a steward, I would donate anywhere from 150 to 200 pounds of food a week, which equals about 600 to 800 pounds a month to the local food bank, which is really good for the local food banks in need. And I can truthfully say that they are the only kitchen restaurant I've ever worked in that donates prepped, ready-to-eat food of that quality. Sometimes restaurants will donate canned goods at the end of the year for a tax write-off, but really, Cheesecake Factory is on its own leg when it comes to donating food and helping out communities. If you have any other questions about Cheesecake Factory or restaurants I've worked in, drop a comment below.